guys, welcome back to my art desk. Today we are doing a character design challenge. Our theme for this video is going to be garden vegetables. So I have a little spinning wheel here with a couple of different garden vegetables. We have 6. I'm just gonna hit the spin button, see what we get, and we're gonna do a little character design with them. I'm really excited about this video because I love doing art like this. So if you enjoy it too, make sure you hit the like button down below so I know to make more of them. Here we go. I'm going to hit the spin button and we are going to do whatever we get. Alright, our first little character is going to be based off of corn. I think I might do a couple of sketches off to the side here just of the plant of the vegetable, the fruit of the vegetable. Fruit of the vegetable? Is that how you would say it? I guess so. The part that you eat. Maybe some color swatches and stuff like that. They are tall, skinny plants, so we'll probably have a tall, skinny character. It's got several leaves on the way up. There's usually an ear of corn somewhere around like there. All of the kernels are really straight, so it almost looks kind of like plaid, I guess. So maybe we'll incorporate that somehow. Let me see if I can find some colors here to swatch for you. So pretty rarely is a corn cob ever like one singular color of corn. It's usually, you know, a little bit of variation. Oh, that one's dried up. I did mermaid a few months ago, so a lot of my markers are... Oh, that one's too orange. A lot of my markers are pretty dry. Okay, so there's some variations of yellows. The plants themselves are kind of a green color, but they turn like a yellow golden brown at the end of the season. All right, so now that we have a little reference here, I'm gonna start doing a couple of character designs and see what we come up with. I think I am going to stick to a tall, skinny character, and I want to incorporate the corn kernels, I think, into like something plaid. It could be a button down. I'm not sure if this is going to be a boy or girl yet. They remind me of farmers, so we'll start with maybe like a little farmer boy. Make his pants like they're way too short for him because he's so tall. I would make his pants green, like the cornstalk, and he'd probably just be barefoot. I would imagine this type of character doesn't wear shoes very often. You know what? Because the corn has like this hair that comes out of it, I'm almost thinking maybe we should make this a girl character so she can have like a big ponytail or something. I think I'm going to keep her long and lanky, because I feel like that's an important part of this design. So instead of a shirt, maybe we'll give her like a little dress. See, a corn kernel is kind of shaped like this, and it's got some color variation on the inside like that, which upside down kind of looks like a purse, doesn't it? I think it does. I'm going to give her a purse. We'll do like a little crossbody here. I'm going to give her tall socks because she's got long legs. She can handle them. And her hair, I want to give her a ponytail. So maybe like a little scrunchie or something. Is there anything else I want to incorporate? Maybe, let's see, it's got all these leaves coming off the side. What could I do with that? Maybe give her like a little bandana tied around her wrist. I like that one. I think I've got my sketch where I want it about. So I'm gonna start adding in some color, and I'm just referencing these colors here. I will pull a few other ones in. So I love taking inspiration from just random things and making character designs out of them. And I get a lot of inspiration from movies like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and The Croods, and movies like that where they take, you know, either food or different animals and they combine them to make new things. I just find that super inspiring, super creative, a really fun idea. And whenever I watch movies like that, it always makes me want to draw. Give her a little sun-kissed look here. Some shading as well. And I'm going to do a little bit of blush as well. I know I want a couple of her accessories to be green, like her scrunchie and her bandana, and I think I want her socks to be green as well. I like to use my markers before my line art. For the line art, you have to make sure it's really dry before you go over top of it with marker, otherwise it'll smear. But if you do the marker first, you don't have to worry about smearing the line art. What's next? Let's do the yellows. Kind of that plaid look. I might not do any particular pattern. Okay, and her bag, I know the corn kernels are lightest on the inside and get darker as you move towards the outside of the kernel. And then her hair, I think I'm gonna go for more of like a greenish brown, where it gets darker on the bottom. So let me see, I might have to grab a couple other markers. And for her shoes, I might keep them this kind of tannish brown color for the dirt and to match her hair, so we have a little bit of color cohesion throughout the whole thing. So I think my main colors are blocked in. I am going to start on the line art. It's hard for me to talk while I do line art, especially when I'm line arting faces, because I'm scared I am going to just ruin the whole thing. After I do the line art, I usually go in with a white pen, do some juicy little highlights here and there, make everything look nice and shiny. And then I am gonna go in, I think, with a darker blush and kind of give her a little bit more variation in her skin tone, because she's looking a little flat right now. Darken up some of these edges a little bit more. Alrighty. So there is our little character based on corn. I kind of want to do another one. So I'm gonna get the wheel back out and see what we get next. Alright, so corn has been removed from the wheel. We're gonna spin it again and see what we get this time. Alright, our next character is gonna be based on the tomato. Let's do a little quick sketch of a tomato. They're shiny, they're red, they're round. What does a tomato leaf look like? Plant part of the tomato is a stem, and then it's got a couple other stems coming off of it, and the leaves are kind of wobbly, something like that. What about a tomato blossom? What's that look like? Ooh, that's pretty. They're yellow and they're kind of star-shaped. It looks like, probably depending on the kind of tomato, there's different numbers of petals. I do know that tomatoes are kind of a viney type of plant, so maybe we'll incorporate that somehow. And then our next step is finding a couple of colors. to help us with the tomato. So let me grab some colors. Okay, I've got quite a few colors here to pick from. Let's see if we like any of these. I'm not sure what kind of skin tone I'm doing. Hopefully that'll come to me while I'm making some sketches here. See, our corn character was long and or tall and skinny. This tomato character is going to be short and round, so that'll be a nice contrast. We could do her hair like curly and viney. Let's see, what could we do for the outfit? I want to make sure it stays kind of overall really round. So maybe like a big puffy princess dress. But what about those little like ballerina shoes where they have like the ball at the end of the toe? If we had her holding her skirt out like this, so it kind of came down more. Give her big puffy sleeves. What about hair? How should we do the hair? Give her some really curvy viney hair. That's adorable. That's really cute. Let me try a couple of other things though before I decide if I want to do that particular style or not. We could give her some like little space bun. She could have red hair and she could have these little puffy ponytail bun things. Maybe. What would her outfit be like if not the big poofy dress? Or maybe we do a big poofy dress but we just do it a little bit different. I don't know, I kind of like that design. This is just basically the same thing with a different pose and hairstyle, which I don't even know. I think I like the vine hairstyle better even. Let me try a couple more things. I don't know why I'm not even considering the fact that tomato might be a boy. Just seems like a girl to me, so. Alright, I'm not coming up with anything that I like better than the little poofy dress princess short round character. So I think I'm just gonna roll with that and we'll get to drawing her as well. Okay, I think I've got my sketch where I want it. So I'm just going to go in, same process as what we did with the corn, and just start blocking in my colors using my little cheat sheet here. I'm trying to figure out how to make this look less like Christmas and more like a tomato and not a pepper. This isn't quite where I want it yet. I'm not sure what it needs. Ooh, I feel like that little extra bit of blush really changed it a lot. That might have been all she needed. Let me do a little bit of highlighting with my white gel pen again. I feel like things between her hair and her dress are blending too much, so I'm going to put a thicker outline there. Yeah, she's kind of cute. Little tomato girl. I like her shoes the best, I think. Oh, I love how tiny she is in comparison. That's so cute. I might do one more. You guys interested in one more? I think I am. I think I would benefit from a little bit of caffeine though, so I'm gonna go take a caffeine break and be right back. I'm back, I'm caffeinated, and we are gonna spin this wheel one more time and do another character. Let's see what we get. Alright, we are doing a pepper. This has got quite a range we could do here. We could do something like a bell pepper, jalapeno pepper, chili pepper, banana pepper, kind of got a variety. So I think I want to start off just with my brainstorming. That seems like a good place to start. I think chili pepper kind of has the most flair to it. I don't know if that's what you'd want to call it. Let's start there. Oh, but we've already done a red character. That's okay. I don't mind. We'll do a darker red. This is kind of reminding me of like a dress with a train to it. So what if... Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. What does a pepper plant look like? Oh, they got long stems. That's good to know. Alright, their leaves are pretty basic. Kind of the same shape as the pepper, actually. Okay, their blossoms are white. Alright, let me get a couple of markers to do some test colors. Okay, I've got a couple different colors here. Let's see what we can do. I'm thinking ball gown with a train to it. Something a bit more elegant for this one. I might have to look up pictures of dresses because I'm not very familiar. What if she's got like a wedding bouquet, but it's the pepper leaves and these flowers? She seems pretty sassy. Oh, kind of like that. Do like a sash across her waist. We're gonna give her some matching chili blossoms in her hair. I don't like that. This is seeming a bit too much like Meg from Hercules, which is probably why the design looks, in my opinion, pretty good. It's because a professional did something very similar to this. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this one yet. And I think that's pretty obvious. Maybe if I change up this one a little bit. Oh, I kind of like that with the big collar. I really like this one. Gonna start with her skin tone. I'm gonna do her a bit tanner than the other two, and I think I'm gonna give her dark hair as well. Let's do hair next. I wanted to keep a nice, like, bold, blocky shape. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the green areas. And I guess we're gonna jump in with the red. Do I want to go dark to light or light to dark? No, light to dark or dark to light. I think I want it to get darker as it goes towards the bottom. And I think I'm even gonna put a couple little chili peppers in her hair and start in with some line art. And there is our little chili pepper. Alright, here's the lineup of all of the characters that we did today. We have our corn, tomato, and chili pepper. Let me know down below which one was your guys' favorite, and give this video a thumbs up if you would like to see another video like this. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.